Is a new Hatsune Miku Commander deck really worth it? Well, I did a deep dive on it for you, so let's go over it and see if, hey, it is a 24-hour open order product. How does that impact things? So keep in mind, to come up with our figure, we use nonfoil, the cheapest copy possible from any set, and near mint. As you can see here, the deck is going to cost $150. But we do have $184.66 in value, and that's based only on the cheapest copies possible, without any special arts. So far so good. We have more value than we are paying for it, right? Well, sure. Well, there is a little caveat that only a few of the cards will actually hold the entire value of the deck as far as value goes. So for the pros, I have that the raw value is greater than the actual purchase price, which is always a huge positive, and it actually is my biggest deciding factor when I purchase a secret lair. I want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth. Number two, it does have great reprint value inside of it, so that means that the cards that you're getting, you can actually use on multiple decks that you have, and you can swap it around. There's not really a lot of bulk in this deck, so that's also a huge plus for me. Number three, it's anime art. You can never go wrong with anime art in Magic the Gathering. The fans of Miku and the fans of anime style art will absolutely love these cards. As you can see from previous Miku arts, they tend to really spike up once it dries out in the market because people are fans of it. And number four, which is a huge pro for a lot of people, and it is that it's print to demand. So you won't have to wait around in line, you won't have to queue up, you won't have to deal with it selling out before you had a chance to buy it. If you want a deck, you got a deck, my friend. Wizards is making sure anybody who wants this can get their hands on it. Now for a few things that I was not a big fan of, and number one is that the value belongs to a handful of cards in this deck. It just is a little bit risky longer term because the value of the deck starts relying on just a few cards that can get reprinted to the ground or put in a commander deck somehow, and so on and so forth. Which leads me to number two, which is that some of the reprints will definitely drop in value. For example, if you remember, we just had the Feminist Secret Lair, which featured Finale of Devastation as one of the main cards and the biggest value of the entire Secret Lair. And that was also print to demand, which means the market is definitely going to be flooded with a lot of Finale of Devastations. And number three, even though this video is mostly about the value and availability, it does need to be mentioned that this deck is a little bit slow. You might have to do a couple of upgrades because there's not really a lot of mana support, and this deck does require a lot of mana. It plays very slowly, but we'll cover that in another video. Overall, this to me is a 5-star purchase. Buy the maximum amount that you want, and again, don't worry, you're not going to be limiting other people from getting it if you get the maximum this time around, because it is a print to demand product. So go for it. Enjoy the reprints inside of it, and probably hold a couple for the future because they will definitely spike up as soon as it dries out. So good luck. And hey, by the way, did you check out Odyssey's latest video on Final Fantasy? He has some great plays there that I am definitely going to put into effect, and you should too.